machines scattered around the room. Look what they made it for me. Relax my eyes, it's flashing lights, and I'm not alone. Are you alright?
Hey guys, so I just finished my morning deep work session. It's time to hit the gym. Today we have deadlifts, planks, leg raises, just basically back, a little bit of flex and core, and then we will be back at it. There's also a couple of other things I would like to do today since it's Saturday. Not like go loose, but still take a little break and clear the head, maybe go for a hike, driving range, maybe even golf course. I don't know yet, but we'll see how much time I will have today to do things. But I still have to get some work done after I'm back home, and I also want to hit the pool, sauna, and do some sunbathing. But first, let me show you some beautiful view from above. It's a really nice day here in Vancouver. It's gonna be a great day. Let's go and get it. Hope you're all crushing it. And if you're not, analyze what's holding you back in this life. See if there's any people or activities or things you're doing that do not contribute to your growth, vision of where you want to be in life 5, 10, 15 years from now, even 1 year from now, and remove those things. Focus on what's actually important for your vision. Literally cut out anything that doesn't contribute to you going towards your goals and achieving that vision that you have for yourself and for your future, and just stay locked in. You will do this, your life will start changing. I've done that since the end of last year. The agency hit $70,000 in MRR by the beginning of that month. We're on pace to hit 100K MRR by the beginning of September, and then 200K MRR and beyond by the end of the year, beginning of 2025. So it's been pretty awesome. And then I'm not even talking about the brands where we own the equity, which we have grown from sub 10K per month in recurring revenue or per month revenue from the beginning of the year to now over 150K in recurring revenue per month. So it's been a great growth across the board, but it did not come without sacrifices, and those sacrifices involved cutting out a lot of things and people who did not help me or did not help me and my partner and our company get to where we want to go. So it's just a little bit of an observation, and I guess not advice, because I know not really anybody to give you advice, but a little bit of an observation as to what I have done, what I've seen other people who are in a position where I want to be in life have done, and I just did the same, and it helped me to level up. And I think if you were to do the same, it will help you as well. Try it out. Guys, just finished my workout. Oh, it's pretty good. 3 plates on deadlifts, leg raises, planks, a little core and back. Just quick 45, 50 minutes. I like to keep my workouts to 50 minutes usually, just because I like to go every day. So in order to not exhaust myself to the point where my body is not recovered, I need to stick to 50-minute time frames. Something I wanted to talk about is, last night I was working until 12 a.m. It was Friday night, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to sit in front of the screen until so late at night, especially when it's Friday. I also want to chill and relax and watch Netflix. Have that person in me just like any other person. But I choose to stay disciplined. I choose to sit in that seat and do things that not a lot of other people are willing to do in order to help us grow and help us get to the level where we envision ourselves. And like building out SOPs at 12 a.m. on Friday night for the new team members who will be joining our team shortly in the next couple of weeks. Like we're hiring 2 media buyers, 1 new account manager, and that is in addition to 2 video editors that we just brought on board not even 2 weeks ago. It's no fun, that the stage of life and stage of growth where you just have to do shit no matter how you feel about it. And if you can become that person who does things when you don't feel like doing them, whether it be rain or shine, sick or healthy, Friday night, Monday morning, or any other day of the week and time of the day, you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. It gives you that superpower that not a lot of people have. Not a lot of people can sit down and do things that they do not want to do when they don't feel like it. And if you can build that habit in you and stay disciplined no matter what, you'll accomplish anything you put your mind to, especially when it comes to building SOPs. SOPs really allow you to, standard operating procedures, for those who don't know what it stands for, allow you to remove yourself or reduce your exposure to your own business such that you don't work in your business as much as you used to before, and allow you to get new team members up to speed much faster and more efficiently than if there were no operating procedures in place whatsoever, because when you have no SOPs, you're always working in your business. You cannot sell that. It's truly dependent on you and your ability to work day in and day out. But when you build the systems and procedures and operations, and you let your team rely on those, you can remove yourself out, and the business will still be functioning, just like as it would with you. And it also boosts the valuation of your company during the exit. So a lot of people understand it. It's an easy concept to understand, but it's not simple, because you have to be very disciplined when it comes to building out those SOPs. It's probably one of my least favorite tasks, because you just have to sit down and get it done, but you don't ever feel like it, because it requires that brain power, and doing it on a Friday night after a long day of working with clients is even less fun. But guess what? Business is not always fun. Not every aspect of business is fun, but it's needed to facilitate that growth to the next stage, to the point where you can eventually remove yourself from the business and truly just become free and build a cash flow machine. And I've been grinding day in and day out since the beginning of the year, non-stop, every single day. I really just put at least some people in place, and it's only now when we can start focusing more on SOPs, so we could remove ourselves and rely more on those team members that we just hired for all A players. But that's another topic, talking about how to hire A players and build a team who can operate based off of those SOPs that you're putting in place. For now, as the main idea I guess would like you to understand is that you just have to do things that you are not wanting to do, because building the habit and building that superpower, it will truly make the difference between you and the competition. It's just, I don't know how else to put it. I come from a company that did a similar thing before we started building our own, and they've never had SOPs in place until I started building them. And whenever they would have new team members join, from there on, they would use my SOP to train them up. So just think about it. If you're that type of person who knows that systems are important, and if you're a part of the organization which does not have those systems in place, consider building some of them, either for them or living and building your own company that does have those SOPs in place, and you will probably be able to surpass the company where you come from. Not easily, but over time for sure, because that's where we are going. And it's just business, nothing personal. It's capitalism, and in this world, if you see the opportunity, you go and grab it with both hands, especially if you see the way to make things better for the clients in that industry. And we saw that with my partner, and we decided to do that. All right, I'm just going on a little different tangent now. We can tell the story another time. I think we can wrap it up for now. Back to work. Pressure, some break under it, some thrive under it. Which one are you? I've seen way too many times in my life people who were super talented at a particular skill set or something they've been doing for a long time, and they become experts at, crumble under pressure when too much work was added to their plate, or when shit started going wrong. And then I've seen a group of people who maybe didn't have as much skill set, but they had the grit, the perseverance, the discipline to continue pushing no matter what, and trying to resolve the challenges as they arose, no matter how much work was continuously thrown into them, no matter how much pressure they were under it. It's something that, once again, a simple concept, but super difficult when it comes to execution. Are you able to handle the pressure and thrive under it and become a diamond, become the best version of yourself? If you remember that quote, guys, pressure makes diamonds, or diamonds are made under pressure. Are you going to become a diamond, or are you going to crumble, get into a little corner and start crying and feeling sorry for yourself? Which one are you? Make the decision. And if it's to become a diamond and to stay on top of whatever it is you want to accomplish and whoever it is you want to become, then you have to withstand all the pressure that is thrown into you, no matter how hard it gets. You absolutely must. That's the only way to succeed in this life. Unless you're a trust fund baby or trust fund kid who've been given a shitload of money by your parents, but if you're somebody like me, and 99% of the population has come from nothing, you have to understand that everything in this world is earned by hard work. The rent is due every single day. You have to pay those dues. And if you don't pay the rent, if you don't pay the dues, guess what? Your competition is going to take over. You're going to start dropping back, and you're going to lose. So understand it. You have to stay on top of it, no matter how hard it gets, every single day. Weekdays, weekends, mornings, evenings. Yes, there's 4-hour work week by Team Ferries that everybody hypes up, but at the beginning, when you're just building stuff from the ground up, it will not be possible. You have to push. You have to grind. You have to persevere. You have to deal with difficult conversations and situations. It's just the way it works in this life. There's no shortcuts. I'm not selling you the course, I'm telling you the fucking truth. That's how it is. It's gonna get hard. It's gonna be harder than you can imagine. Unless you throw your money into some crypto that is a meme coin and then it goes 3,000% and then you just continue to roll it up and up. If you're building an actual business where you want to get 7, 8, 9-figure recurring revenue, either monthly or annual, you have to understand that it will take anything and everything from you. It will squeeze literally all the juice from your energy, from your mind. You will be drained almost every single day. And it's important to, when you get to that point, recharge, maybe for a day or two, have like your fuck off day, but then it's just as important to get back on track the following day and keep pushing like you haven't had any breaks. Stay hard. I'll see you in the next one. We went for a golf session with Lisa, who is holding the camera right now. Thank you, Lisa. And we also went to the coffee shop and worked a little bit, got some groceries, and coming back home now to finish the reports. There's a few more that I have to get out for clients, and then the majority of the reports are done actually by our team, but the ones that I'm still doing are really our most important clients, the ones where we either have some equity or they were our very first clients at the agency. So I have to get them done by myself still, and we are bringing on 3 new team members in the next 2 weeks for the advertising team, 2 new media buyers and 1 account manager, and that is in addition to 2 video editors that we just hired at the beginning of July. So our team is slowly but surely growing, and yes, the agency is getting bigger and more responsibility now, not just for the results we produce for clients, but also for the team, and making sure that we can grow and we can pay everybody more, give more growth opportunities in the company, and just keep making progress, really. Just for those who don't know, I never really talked about the agency we are building. It's called Yerbalist, YERBALIST.com, Yerbalist, and we focus on marketing for hemp, direct-to-consumer focused companies as well as retail. So, that's what we do. My partner and I, we've been in this game for almost a decade, and we are the leaders of the space. In our opinion, we will continue making impact, and the goal is to not just make more money for our clients, but really make an impact on the lives of their customers who buy their products to live better lives, because a lot of those products can alleviate the pain. And I think it's going to be something that we will continue doing for years to come, because we believe in the mission and we believe in the impact that these products are going to make, and we see a continuously growing demand, and we want to be the number 1 player in this space for any company who wants to start running advertising, whether it be paid search or paid social, for their company or their dispensary, and nothing will stop us. All right, guys, I have just finished the reports for clients. It's been a long day. Started at 7 a.m. I think, or 8 a.m. with the workout, then just doing some work for clients, the pool, the hot tub, golf, then more reports at night. And it's 1 a.m. right now, right there. You can see that. It's time to be on my hair shit today. I was wearing a hat, didn't style it, but the day's over. It's time to head to sleep. CD is sleeping as well. Tonight is kind of an example of what I was talking about when I was saying you have to be willing to make sacrifices, going super late to bed on Sundays, Fridays, Saturdays, waking up super early on weekdays and also on the weekends, and just continuously repeating this at the very beginning for the first couple of months at least. I would say maybe even the first 2 years, 3 years, but it's just something that you have to do. It's a sacrifice you have to make to live the life you want to live 3, 4, 5 years from now, to be able to take vacations when everybody else is working in the office 40 hours a week, have to ask their boss for time off in order to avoid that. And in order to live the life on your own terms, you have to put in the work now. And by really doing that and focusing, I feel like you'll be able to get really far ahead. And I always say that, but it's truth. You can accomplish
anything you put your mind to, if you do the work required to get there, everything has a price. So if you want to accomplish a certain level of success in a particular field, you just have to look at the price and think about it like, okay, this is what it's going to cost me to get there. And you'll have to either accept paying that price, or you will have to stick to what you're doing now and just live that life for the rest of your days. So always remember about the choice. This video is all about choices, as you can see. So make the right choice if you want to live the life on your own terms, and the only way to do that is to build the freedom. And to build the freedom, you have to be willing to go through the hell, no matter what you choose, whichever business you go with. That's gonna be my last message for the day. About to head to sleep. I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace. Hey guys, just finished a long, deep work session. I didn't even film any of that. I'm sorry. I'm wrapping up things here, and then I'll be done for the day, and I will show you the Festival of Lights that's supposed to happen in a couple of hours from now. I think 10 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, it's coming up very shortly. So different countries come here to Vancouver, and they just present their style of fireworks, and they spend a lot of money on that, like big bucks. And a lot of people go to the beach, like English Bay. We have like that beach in Vancouver here, and we used to do that almost every year with my girlfriend for the last maybe like 5 years or so. But we moved to this place now at the end of last year, and we have really sick view from the 45th floor that is supposedly going to show us a really nice, I guess, angle without us having to go to the beach. So it's the first time it's happening, so I don't know how it's gonna look, but I will document it, and you will see that as well. For now, let's finish the deep work session, and then, yeah, be done for the day, and then tomorrow we're gonna repeat it all again. That's it. Are you guys willing to hear the truth? Or do you keep telling yourself the lies about how great your life is, or that you don't really need much from life? You know, you're fine with settling at where you're at in life in the moment, and you know, you don't really want all the riches, you don't need the money, you know, you don't care about any of that stuff. Or are you being real with yourself when you look at the situation and you're telling yourself that, hell, you know, I can't really take care of my parents, I can't really go on the vacations that I would like to go on, I can't really buy the cars that I would like to drive, I can't really donate and support my community and society as the way I want to support and donate to them? Or are you able to do all of those things? Because by being real with yourself, you will start acting on making the changes much sooner, instead of telling yourself the sweet lies. I've been telling myself sweet lies for a few years before I acknowledged, like fully acknowledged, that fuck, I'm not where I want to be in life, and I have to make the changes. And those changes start with me. And every change is ultimately starting and going and continues to happening with you. And that's how you influence the things surrounding yourself in the business, or in the relationships, or at workplace, or anywhere else, really. But you have to be a realist. You have to accept the reality for what it is. If you're not where you are, where you want to be in life, you have to understand that this is a consequence, a result of your action, or of your actions from a few years ago. So in order to change your life 2, 3, 4 years from now, or even 1 year from now, or even 6 months from now, you have to start making the change now. Whatever you do now will influence and impact where you will be in your life, or in business, or in relationship, or in a workplace, if you will get promoted or anything like that, in 6 months, to 1 year, to many more years from now. So, which one are you? Are you a realist, or you're a person who likes to lie to themselves and say that everything is okay and everything is good and everything will be fine, instead of starting to make changes right now, no matter how hurtful the truth is, no matter how uneasy it is to hear and accept it? Would you rather prefer to continue lying to yourself and just being where you are 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you know, become an old version of yourself right now, just like, you know, 40, 50, 60-year-old you, with the same lifestyle you have right now, without any changes, without any improvement and growth? Or do you want to be in a different position in life? The choice is yours. But it all starts with accepting the reality for what it is. Alright, Pam, the fireworks are about to start. We're not seeing anything yet, but hopefully we will. I'll show you how it's gonna look. I'll probably just mount the camera on the glass and I'll let it do its thing. Hopefully we will see something. I don't know yet. It's coming up in like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Let's see.